Greetings, my beautiful, beautiful cosmic family. Y'all, my love. Let me put this. I like wearing, y'all know I like wearing all my little stuff, but I forgot I gotta do this one cleanse thing. So I just want to put on one of my crystals. So I want to talk about this dream world I was in last night. Y'all, I did my hair. Let me show y'all. Yes. It's a style, but this side right here, I kind of messed up on just a little bit, like twisting it, because it's not as tight, but these are, and I like it. I really like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. Yeah, you know your girl got 3 little cute little kisses from nature, I'ma say. But I wanted to talk about this dream I had last night. So last night I was in a dream world with celebrities again, and they was in the city of Texas, the state of Texas. And these celebrities, these YouTube celebrities, I'm putting my stuff back on because ain't no point in having it out, honestly speaking, if I ain't going nowhere. I want to keep it as fresh as possible because I know I got to make some runs in a few days. If I don't have to go nowhere, I'll sit my butt in the house. You feel me? Ain't no point of being in the streets. What's in the streets? Weird energy sometimes, man. Sometimes good people. So I go out when I go out, period. But anywho, I was with these 2 YouTube celebrities. I'm not gonna, well, I can speak their name, Jazz and Crystal. So I'm in a dream with them, and in this dream, I'm actually Crystal, and I'm myself. So I'm like, okay, but that's, you gotta listen to your discernment and see what they saying. So I also did a quick video yesterday, and I just uploaded it last night as well. And in this video, something was going on with my throat. Like, it was like swelled up and something was wrong. And I'm like, what the fuck going on with my throat? And it's like I could talk and tell the people like, y'all, something going on with my throat. I don't know what it is, but please take me to the hospital. This is how I was talking. So they like, what? Everybody like, what? So they end up rushing me to the hospital. So I go to the hospital. This where it get tricky because it switched up and she just being herself. And I'm back to being a regular me. Like I'm there like, what happened? What they give you? So she come back and they gave her some like elderberry, like some plants from nature. And I'm like, damn, Texas really doing it big. Like they giving you stuff from nature to heal you now. That's what I see in a dream. Well, in a dream world. So I'm looking, I'm like, damn. So the dream ended up going by seconds, and next thing you know, I hear birds outside chirping, so it's time for me to get ready to wake up. So I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? But I already felt this because these, like, some certain motherfuckers, these entities or whatever, they still try to send things my way, but it's not working right now. But somebody is really mad at my throat, my speaking. They don't like that I'm speaking my throat chakra. They don't like that. They want my throat chakra to be unbalanced. And that's why I noticed sometimes when I had I communicate with certain like doctors or people, it's like I get a brain fart, or I'm like can't really speak my mind all the way, and I'm looking like, what the fuck? The reason why that's all happening because, like I say, that entity is still trying to send blockages to my throat chakra to keep me unbalanced there. But I was gonna wake up and put on blue, but I said I'm gonna put on white, but I'm gonna just do me a whole another type of thing to myself. I don't want to say much. I'm just do a whole nother type of thing to myself. So anywho, I get up, house clean. Only thing I have is probably a few pieces of dishes to wash. But other than that, everything is clean. But my son, he wakes up and he's not feeling well all the way. He said his head hurt, and then he said his throat hurt. So not only were some, this is me. I'm truly abundant, and I know exactly what the divine sent for me. So not only was somebody sending, throat chakras towards me, they were sending it towards my son. So my son was a little, not feeling, he was a little under the weather today. So I had to give him some little, little medicine and put him back to sleep because I told him, I said, take your nap. Whenever you're not feeling well, just go back to sleep. That means you ain't get enough rest. So he's currently asleep right now. And then yesterday, my daughter, she just was being so mean and saying mean things to me, telling me, you know, throwing tantrums because she wanted something. I forgot. But either way it goes, somebody tried to send something towards me and my children yesterday. But let me tell you how. This is why I tell people, keep up with your rituals, keep up with your practices, whatever you do, your prayers, your manifestations, your affirmations, stay on task with it, because the moment you try to slip up, no matter what, you still divinely protected. But the moment you slip up on your rituals or your daily prayers or anything like that, that's when somebody or some type of energy try to slide in and swivel you. You get what I'm saying? So like I say, I've been seeing a lot of different chicks or people, period, come out exposing these family cults of witches and warlocks and all this shit. But mind y'all, I was doing that shit a few months back all by myself last year. Really last year. Speaking all that shit, didn't have nobody to turn to. Everybody probably was looking at me like, oh, she this, she that. But I'm looking at these girls now that I'm out of that state of mind and I'm out of that energy, to where I was having to expose a lot of things that was coming to me and all the downloads. Now that I'm out of that energy, now I see others going through that same exact thing. And it's to the point where I see. But I was telling people too, but even though these certain people wasn't even in my energy, so I get where they're coming from. But I was trying to tell people, a lot of these people that's your parents, the chosen ones' parents, are not our parents. They are clones. They are not our parents, and I mean this in the most peaceful way. I'm not trying to go back down into that road, because if you go back to all my past and previous videos, you will get every piece of message and download I've given. So I'm not finna go back down that road. But I was telling people this, and people didn't believe it. And now it's like I'm always, not only am I speaking from self, I'm always predicting what's to come. And now that I said what I said, it came into pass, and I'm meeting so many different people that's experiencing the same thing. And some people are getting the worst of it because they don't want to leave the situation alone. They still was like, I don't give a fuck, I'm untouchable. You are untouchable indeed. They can't kill you. But do you want them to keep destroying your flesh and your physical? Know what you know, speak your shit, and get the fuck on, because the universe will grace you. And then I seen the same person that's in the hospital from her own family going against her. She just did a month or two ago, she just paid her rent for 5 months. That was impulsive spending, but that also got a download for myself. That was called impulsive spending. Why? Because you never, I mean, for a lot of people, it looked very, mature. You get what I'm saying? It looked very responsible. But for spiritual people, it does not. Because you're already going through all these triggers and things like that from the people that's living in your building complex, people trying to threaten you, getting you locked up, police breaking in your door. You're already getting all these different signs and synchronicities that it's time for you to leave. You could have took that 5 months of rent and took that and put it on a security deposit, got in your car, because you got a beautiful car, I'll be seeing you driving, got in your car and got the fuck on. Then I seen another video, people was like, you need to just move. She like, I'm not gonna move, I'm poor. But you just paid up your rent for 5 months straight. You're not poor, baby. You speaking that into your existence. There was a lot of things that were trying to come and try to block something from me. Just like that past dude I was talking to at the beginning of the year. And when I was telling him I was fasting and stuff like that, ever since I spoke that, it's like it was hard for me to get back in my daily routine. You get what I'm saying? That's why you got to be careful when you spiritual and who you align in your life. Because let me tell you something. These people, so-called, is demonically powerful. They know how to transmute their negative energy onto somebody else and try to get them to come in your life to investigate you, watch you closely, monitor you, you know, get close to you and see what's going on. But it's so different now. And I just seen a beautiful blue jay roll that way. It's so different now because it was a guy recently just trying to talk to me. And I was like, okay. I was talking to her for a while, but it was nothing like that. And I kept feeling this uneasy feeling. And we'd get on the phone, and it's like he'd look at me, but not really. It was all about himself. So I started to feel his mouth saying one thing, but the energy saying another one. See, I'm not in that stage of where I'm listening to what them words be saying. I want to feel your energy. And this boy, we only talked on the phone twice, and this boy was trying to come over my house. Automatically, I knew you was a monitor spirit and you are sent to watch me. And then even on my Instagram, like watching all my shit, you are sent to watch me. You're not sent to try to be someone for me. And this person was like, he's so unbalanced, and he know it. He don't even know he tell on his goddamn self. And this motherfucker kept trying to get over my house. He like, I'm more funner in person. Boy, if you showing me these signs while we're on the phone that you're not interested and you're not trying to get to know me, what makes you think I'm gonna believe it's gonna be something else in person? You get what I'm saying? You showing me, and then what if I was still on that type of time where I'm like, shit, I just let him hit it if he come over. Come on now, we grown. You coming over my house? Come on now. Something gonna be bound to happen, or it may not, because I know how to be like, I'm good. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking to the ones that would have done that. What if you would have came, or I would have hit you up, we would have did what we did, you come get some energy, you leave, and I never really hear from you again like that. You inconsistent still. Because you can't show me inconsistency in the beginning and think you're gonna gain some type of prize from me and get a piece of my body, and then you go back in your own zone. You're gonna be inconsistent at the end too, because you already showing who you are. These motherfuckers is desperate out here. And a lot of them is desperate because they see like I done got off the radar, or if I don't even vibe on their frequencies no more. I don't vibe on y'all frequency. So when I'm not in your frequency, I'm knocked right out of your whole energy field, and you're knocked out of mine. You won't feel my energy. Even if we at the stove, you won't feel my energy. And if you at the different register and I'm all the way over here, you won't feel nothing, because we're not vibrating on the same time frame. We're not vibrating on that frequency. We're not aligned anymore, baby. And as much as I be wanting to sit up and just be cool and cordial with people, listen, let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. Certain things that are placed into your life is either a lesson or a distraction. But whenever you feel in your own power and body that your authority or your throat chakra or something is being unbalanced, and you know you're not putting yourself in an unbalanced throat chakra, because for one, I don't gossip. For two, I don't talk on the phone all day to people that sucking energy. For three, me and my children don't be in people's face for more than a traveling season, a traveling time or moment, because when we traveling, that means we here for a second and we going somewhere else. We don't condone in any of that activity to unbalance my throat chakra. You get what I'm saying? I don't speak of anybody else's problems. I don't speak of all my past that I've already been released to the universe. I don't speak of my spells. I don't speak of my plans. I don't overspeak. I don't overtake energy. I don't go knocking on people's doors, overly conversating. No, I do not. No, I do not speak bad things about myself. I don't speak bad things to my children. I don't speak none of that. So I know for a fact, I know me. My throat chakra ain't unbalanced because of something I'm doing to self. It means somebody is trying to spiritually throw some unbalancedness to my throat chakra because they afraid of all the things that I have spoken and what's to come. You get what I'm saying? So when you know yourself, you know thyself, you know thy godly self, nothing and no one can manipulate you into thinking that this is your fault or this is something you did. No. That's why I tell people all the time, isolation is the best thing you could do to ever try to figure out who you truly are. And y'all know it's a little dim in here, but it's not as much sunlight out today. It is sunlight out. Let me stop. But they covered the motherfucking sun with them clouds. But y'all know I love my natural lighting, because I feel like any electricity lights, it throw me off. It's like I'm sensitive to electricity lights. I'm sensitive to the computer. If the computer open, even though nothing is playing, and if the computer open and I'm seeing what's on my screen on my computer, it's not that my attention span is being guided somewhere else. That's not the case. I'm not gonna label myself with that. It's the fact that I feel like it's a camera on that computer. That computer could be monitoring me for somebody else. You never fucking know. If anything, I'd rather have one thing monitoring me, and that's this motherfucking phone. You feel me? And my camera, I got a camera, y'all. I just have to learn how to set it up. I'm not familiar with my camera. I got the whole setup and everything. I'm gonna show it, but I'm still learning my camera. And honestly speaking, I don't want to use my camera until I have everything that I want for my camera. That camera was $1,100. Yeah. Pardon me, my head started hurting when I spent that much money on that camera. But I know it's a vlogging camera, and it's so good for me. And I see so many YouTubers using it, and it's a very great quality camera. And I'm gonna start vlogging my day in life with K Nirvana Cosmic Updates. You get what I'm saying? I want y'all to see certain things that I've seen on my traveling journeys. I want y'all to experience certain energy things that I see, certain great people that I meet. I want y'all to experience the bubble of life of me with my 2 children, being a single mom. Not by me saying I'm a single mom. No, I'm single. I don't have, no company, no partner to help me with my children. And my children are not single children. They have a father, but he just getting his shit together. You get what I'm saying? However, they have a father, Ra, and they have a dad that's getting his shit together. However, so y'all got a lot coming from me this season, and I want y'all to really sit down and be aware of it. But lately, like I say, it's always good to revamp, go back into your bubble. Always do your rituals. And they don't have to be negative. They don't got to be evil. A ritual is when you get up every day. Go take your morning PM, your morning shit. That's part of a ritual, baby. Because your body is in sync with what you do when you wake straight up. Take your shower, wash your face, brush your teeth, do some candle magic, do some, what is it called? Sexual healing magic. You don't have to have sex to do sexual healing magic. You just, rub on yourself, let yourself know. What is it called? It's another word for it. I forgot. It's gonna come up. But you just rub on yourself and let yourself know that you feel it. You enjoy touching yourself. Not your cuckoo. I don't do all that shit. Okay. I just like to let my body know we're on the same frequency, and I love my body. However, you either get up, go outside, get you some air. But lately, I've been in for these last few days. I've been kind of indoors. That's because I'm in sync with nature. I'm in sync with the weather. I'm in sync with the cosmic energy. So I know when the weather is finna start switching. And when the weather starts switching like that, you don't want to be outdoors as much. Even though you should get your sun, get your vitamin D. But you don't want to be outdoors as much when the weather is going through its climate change, it's climaxing. And that coldness hit you and it get into you and it start creating a, under the weather situation. That's what I feel like my son is facing. But I try not to be out there as much right now while it's going through its switch. So one day it's really chilly and cold, and next day it's 90 degrees. You don't want to keep affiliating with that energy because it's bipolar. Don't get me wrong, mother. I'm not saying you bipolar. I'm just saying this weather that they be playing with, them switches they be clicking, getting on my nerves sometimes, because it can make us under the weather. Like, we can have breakouts, we can do all that because it's the climax is starting to change. It's starting to go into the fall weather, y'all. So this is why I have not been outdoors as much. I only go to the market or go places I need to go. I advise that for y'all too, because listen, I'm a bull, I'm an earth sign, so I know about my earthly things. I know about weather. I know about the climate change. I know how the feet vibrate when it's starting to get cool or chilly. I know how I feel when I feel the coldness from the grass seeping into my soul, my shoe, my feet. Well, my empty feet, because I still be grounded. I know how it feel when I feel that cold breeze come from up. That means it's starting to be cold at the bottom of the dirt. You get what I'm saying? The dirt is getting firmer. You know, just like when you go outside, you can feel the heat on the grass. You get what I'm saying? So, I just know. And that's why my baby's like, we want to go outside. We want to go. Listen, we was outside all summer. We was outside, baby. When I say as soon as we wake up, we outside. We done had dinner outside. We done had all type of things happen outside. When it's time to stay in, mama ain't trying to keep you caged in. Not at all. I don't even want to be caged in. It's just the simple fact of I know what I know. So I just wanted to come on here and say this, y'all. Be aware. Please stay out of these people energy fields that is no longer serving you. If you feel it's not right, please, baby, get your ass up and move. Move and travel. Whether it's astro projection and traveling through the astro realms, whether it's traveling to the store, whether it's traveling to a new location, whether it's traveling to take care of business, travel, baby. That's what we here to do, travel. So, I also had 2 other videos coming up because I did these videos a few months back, and I probably wanted y'all to see a little glimpse of what I've come across this video. It is a surprise, but it's no secret to no one. But I already was into all of this. I already was on my way. I did speak that over my life a few months ago. Like, I would never really do that, but I was like, you never know. Now I don't speak that type of terminology because you never know what you will do. Long as it's not anything unbalanced or anything of wrongdoing to anybody, anything like that, you do what your body and soul align with you at that moment. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm existing and I'm enjoying it. Yeah. All right, y'all. I love you all. To my family, my cosmic family. You are my family. We ain't gotta have blood, but just know it's all love. I really wanna give you a hug. So speak whatever you gotta speak. You gotta open up your throat chakra. You gotta motherfucking really. Don't let nobody have that much power over you. So where you can even speak about your shit, on your shit. You better let them know you got it like that. So come on, baby, to the channel.